What's going on, guys? Before we get into this Let's Play, I wanted to do something a little bit different for this Let's Play. I wanted to start it off by doing a little subscriber showcase. If you remember in one of the previous Let's Plays, I asked you guys to go onto the forums and make your best AR-12 car. Well, the results are in, and I'm happy to announce that the winner for the AR-12 photo contest was Joe, with this just masterpiece. Joe took an awesome picture of the Ford Raptor as the sun was, I think it was setting, and then here are some of the runner-ups, also amazing pictures. So Joe was lucky enough to take the best picture as voted by me and Alan, and he won himself, I think, an AR-12 Club decal pack, so awesome job for him. If you guys would like to be a part of these future subscriber showcase type things, you can either tweet me pictures or go onto the AR-12 forum and post some of your favorite pictures there, and I'll try to feature them at the beginning of a Let's Play like this. So anyways, guys, enjoy the video. What's going on, guys? We're back in Forza Horizon 3 with part 35 of our Let's Play. We've been doing this series like crazy. I'm super pumped to be back. Today, I wanted to go in and do some races. Recently, we've been going for a lot of achievements, and I think one of the best ways to get achievements is probably just going to be playing the game and just going about our business like that. So I think I want to go in and start up a custom championship and see what we can do. So now I'm not exactly sure what I feel like racing around in today. So I guess we should head to that. We can start off our race there. So I guess we're going to do maybe only street races and whip out some faster things, or we can build something or just change cars. Like I like that last time when we changed cars for every single event. That could be pretty cool. Another thing that we can do is we can actually have like a common trend for all of our builds. So let's think, what could we do for all of our builds that would make it pretty interesting? So, why? I'm not, we'll quit the championship I'm in. Do this champion. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, so let's scroll through the list and see if there's anything that I find interesting. Actually, no. I want to blueprint my own one. And then we'll choose something in here. We could choose only barn find cars. That could be pretty cool. Yeah, you know what? Let's choose only barn find cars. Then come in here and select some routes that we want. Sorry, let's remove the selected ones. We've got this one all the way over here, the Jungle Speedway Sprint, which will finish up all the way up here. So if we finish all the way up here, then we could go and do this race here. Yeah, that seems good. Let's go for 3 laps there. And then maybe we could come down here and do this point-to-point race. That's a word. Yep, I can pronounce that for sure. And then we can finish up with this one, the Headland Circuit. Okay, cool. I quite like that. I like how we've got like a little circuit going on here. So, all right, we're going to be taking barn find cars only. Any class we're allowed to take, but we do have to be wary because if we take like a super fast car, the AI is also going to take a super fast car. So we'll need to watch out. I'm probably going to want to limit it to probably around A class, maybe S2 class, but let's see what we've got in here right now. And I mean, I like this skyline. The skyline's pretty good, but I'm not sure what we should take. Anyways, we'll be taking something different every single race. So let's jump in firstly. Our stupid Toyota FJ? No, it's not really a street car. Okay, you know what? We'll go in this thing. This is the Myers-Manx S1 class 888. And I mean, that was sort of an off-road / rally car. We'll do it anyways. We'll see what happens here. So this is going to be race 1 of our championship race in the Jungle Speedway Sprint. Now, we're going to be going up against all the other barn finds, so we will need to watch out. We've got some skylines. Oh my god, look at that rear camber. This thing may have some trouble driving in a straight line. Okay. Well, apparently it's quite... I am on the hardest difficulty, right? I hope so, but anyways, we're dealing with some slam tanks and some Nissans, and this thing is fast! Not just like it's fast, it's seriously proper fast compared to everything. Like, look at that. I mean, we are racing slam tanks, which are not the definition of fast. Okay, that was an awful corner. Okay, just slow and steady. Oh my god, the understeer on this Myers-Manx is unbelievable. You can really tell that it's a rally car. It, like, wants to go off-road super bad. Why do I have this? It feels super awkward to drive. We're actually holding a pretty good gap on them. I know I'm faster than them, but it's just the corners in this thing is not the easiest thing to do. Oh, look at that speed. Look at that speed. And then as soon as we get on the brakes, it steps out. It's like that rear camber. Why do we have that much rear camber? Like, not even like full-on stance cars have that much camber. That's just silly. Catch up to these guys. Drifting around the corner. God damn it, we're still drifting. Only 10% to go on the final corner. Keep the power in. Get one of them. Gaining. 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 Not enough. Oh. He held the lead on the last second. Oh my god, all the GTR. Why was it just GTRs and Lambos? Third place isn't bad. We'll need to watch out for some GTRs in the next race. But I mean, next race, we're going to be jumping in a completely different car. Now, what was the next race? The next race was a circuit race. So, okay, if we're going to do a circuit race, then we should probably take a race car again. So I'm thinking maybe the FJ, not the FJ, the Skyline that everyone else took. But if I drove it stock, how would that go? 25k credits from a wheel spin. That's better than what I usually get. Thank you, game. I appreciate your kindness. Alrighty, so luckily for us, our next event is right here. Boy, that was some sweet, solid planning there. Alright, so let's head up and smash into that tree. So this is the Yarra Valley Rainforest Circuit. Let's start this event up, continue our championship, and this time, oh, we could take a Dino. Or the Holden. The Holden might not be too bad, because we need something race car-like, right? The Holden might not be too bad. You know what? Yeah, let's go with the Holden. It's C-Class, so it's not going to be any crazy rocket ship. But I'm thinking that this thing, because it's going to be compared to all the other barn finds, everyone's probably going to be in stock Holdens. So it's just going to be up to driver skill for this race, which means I will probably lose. I just want to check real quick to make sure the AI, yeah, they're on unbeatable. I mean, last race, I guess the car was super fast, super lightweight, super all-wheel drive. Super all-wheel drive? You can be more all-wheel drive than others? Anyways, yeah, because the car was super light, super powerful, and all-wheel drive, it got an insane launch, so it sort of gave a false impression of the speed. So I guess that's why it felt like that, but we did finish third, which was not too bad. I'm hoping for this race, we can get a bit better luck. We do have 3 laps of this circuit right here. So I'm hoping, with a bit of luck, we can do pretty well. It's like we've got a Sandman van. That shouldn't be that fast. We've got another... God damn it. The Holden isn't the lightest thing ever. It is a muscle car, essentially, at the end of the day. And it doesn't like the corners so much. I'll be blatantly honest. It doesn't like the corners. All right, up the inside on Helios. My buddy... See you later, buddy. I think that is the Maserati birdcage. Let's see when we go past. Actually, the guy in first might be in the Maserati birdcage. Actually, I think those might be the exact same cars. I can't tell. Too busy overtaking. But anyways, that's first place in the Holden on the hardest difficulty. I mean, their paints are messing me up. I know the Holden, or not the Holden. The Maserati is a purple like that. Oh God, we've only got 4 gears. Let's hope no one's got a crazy top speed in this race, because if they do, I'm stuffed. I should probably brake now, or now, and now we brake. There we go, sweet little drift. Gotta get them style points. It's still sideways. I mean, it's no tire smoky beast, but it drifts pretty solid. It's not bad. Little review of this thing. Not a bad little car. I like it. With a couple of upgrades, like, for instance, stiffer suspension, and possibly some grippier tires. This thing could be one hell of a little race car. All right, come on, Holden. We're on our final lap. We've got the 2 old vintage guys bearing down on us. But I think this is where we pull. We get the top speed going. 115-ish miles an hour, and they are sticking with us. But we don't brake here. No time for brakes. No time for even lifting off. Keep the power on full. Still keeping the power on full. I probably shouldn't have done that, because I'm going to have a shit line in there. Point proven. This Holden is actually a pretty decent car to drive around in. I mean, for sure it's no rocket ship. And for sure I'm not driving it as quickly as it could go. But it feels pretty solid. It's like, it's actually planted and it's actually nice to drive around in. Usually, when I would jump in like an old muscle car like that, I would immediately jump in and like give it more grip. Because that's usually what I like to do in games, or in anything with cars, basically. Just give cars more grip and lighten them up. And that thing, I mean, although it's not the best at going around corners, it's definitely not bad. So, all right, since we're all the way up here, our next event is over there. But before I go there, I want to take a quick little pause to show off something pretty cool that I found. I want to head up to the auto show up the top of the map here. I say up the top of the map. It's Yarra Valley. So I found something pretty cool the other day. I think it was one of you guys. I don't actually remember how I came across this video. I think, though, it was one of you guys who tweeted it to me. It was a video by a guy named The Racing Monkey, I believe his channel is. Anyways, he made this really cool video showing off a Ferrari 458, I think it was. It might have been a Ferrari 488 now that I think about it. But anyways, he showed off a Ferrari with no paint in Forza Horizon 3, and it looked really, really awesome. So I'll include his video in the description down below if you'd like to check it out for yourself. But I wanted to try this on one of my cars today and see how it works, see how it looks in person. So, all right, we're getting some good convoy miles in. We still need to do some, like, we probably have to do roughly, I'd say, I'd guesstimate 20-ish miles in a convoy would be my guesstimation, but I have absolutely no idea. Anyway, so we've made it to the Horizon, or the Yarra Valley Festival out here. I was going to say Horizon Outpost, but anyways. Yarra Valley Festival. Let's jump in, let's say the Skyline. I feel like the Skyline would be a pretty cool car for no paint. And then, I mean, we should have some pretty cool upgrades with that thing as well. So, barn finds, it should be in this list. Oh, damn. We never collected any of these. I should probably do that. There's the Daytona. That thing would have been great to drive around in. Okay, at least good thing I found this now. We've got the Ferrari 16.6 mm. I don't know what the proper way of calling that is. You know what else I forgot to do now that I think of it? We never drove around in the old Skyline like I promised. So maybe for next episode. Oh, by the way, for next episode, you know how I promised you guys last episode that I'd be giving a bunch of money away? I'm going to do that, I think, next episode. So if you'd like to be involved in this money giving away thing, you guys have to follow me on Twitter because I'm going to tweet when I'm going to give away some money. Basically, what you guys need to do is you need to put a car up on the auction house, and then I will buy it out for like 5 million credits. So I'm going to do that probably this weekend. So if you'd like to be a part of that, you guys will have to follow me on Twitter so you can get notified exactly when we're doing it, and you can put your car up on the auction house so that I can go buy it and stuff, and it should be good. Anyways, in the meantime, we're going to build up our GTR here, and I mean, there's probably not much to do. There's no body mods that are particularly special. I probably want to keep this thing A-class, if I'm honest. I kept the stock engine in it because, I mean, people have been yelling at me for putting Ferrari engines or V12s in just about everything. This thing's going to be kind of sleeper-y. We're going to remove the weight. We're not really going to add too much in the way of horsepower unless we get quite a bit of extra room. Oh, we do get quite a bit of extra room. The GTR is quite light, so let's just toss on some bits to get to or near the top of A-class, and then after that, I think we'll be all good. Alrighty, so our Skyline is done. I mean, that was a super quick build, nothing really fancy there. We're running like 400 horsepower. But I must say, I do quite like driving around in these lesser horsepower cars. They're sort of more of a challenge, I would say, to try to drive around quickly. Anyways, the Racing Monkey, I wanted to do this video, or his method in this video today, to show off how crazy it looks to drive around in cars with zero paint on them. So what you have to do, or what he said, is you have to go into paint the entire car, and then go into special colors, and then you have to go all the way to the end and put on the zinc color. And this color is basically awful. I don't think anyone's ever put that on their car ever. I'm just gonna make the wheels black while we're here, along with the windows there. And then if we back out of here, we can toss some vinyls on, and apparently we should have no paint on this car. All right, and then if we jump into the apply decals thing, we choose a square, then we put black on. Apparently, this, like, removes all the color from the car and basically makes it completely untextured. So if we make the size basically completely maxed out, it's like a true matte black. I would say it's almost like a velvet wrap on the car, and it looks just unbelievable. I mean, there's some glitchy spots on this car, like around the door sills, in the wheel arches and stuff like that. But, I mean, you can see what I mean. It's pretty cool. Then we can just go apply this vinyl everywhere around the car. And you can see what I mean. It's like, this is a true matte black, like, paint job. It seriously has, like no paint. It's like driving around in a car with like blackboard paint on it. So yeah, that's how you do that. It's just as simple as that. Toss on the zinc color and then go and put black decals on your car, and you get this cool like no paint look on your car. On this car, it's a little bit awkward looking, but I mean, you can sort of see what I mean. We didn't do the wing mirrors, so if you'd want to go in, you could definitely paint the wing mirrors yourself, make them black. But I mean, this car, we're going to be using it for one race anyway, so there's no point in going in and making it perfect. But look at that! Look how crazy that looks. It's like a true, proper matte black paint job. So anyways, let's head back down here. I mean, let's just fast travel back down here to the to our race here. This was a point-to-point race, I think. So anyways, shout out to the Racing Monkey for figuring out how to do this. I would imagine this is a really, really old, like, glitch that was in the game or something that was discovered a really, really long time ago. And he just sort of applied it to Forza Horizon 3. But anyways, props to him. His link's in the description down below. Check him out. Say thank you. It's pretty cool. I like it. Relic Hunter. Restore 15 barn finds. You know the really funny thing about that? Well, first of all, why did we get the achievement right then? When we restored the barn finds like 5 minutes ago. And 2, we haven't even discovered all of the barn finds just yet. The original last barn, we just never went up to it. We never unlocked it for whatever reason. And I don't know why. I've just been saving it for a little while. And I've never gone to unlock it. So we'll need to do that at some point in the future. But yeah, I think because we technically didn't restore the other barn finds, we were very limited on what the AI could jump in. So that's why I think now we see like the Daytona. Oh, look how sick that is. My rear bumper got scraped and you can see the original color coming back. That is so cool. It's like, it's a true vinyl wrap. It's like we bumped a wall and we scratched up our vinyl and you can see the original color underneath it. That's so cool. It's because I've got cosmetic damage on right now. I think, right? I do have cosmetic, like, I can't tell, actually. Anyway, Skyline, pretty awesome car. It sounds incredible. I almost want to keep driving this thing. I wish we had more races because this car is really awesome to drive. The only downside is I am in 4th place right now. I don't actually know how I'm doing. Wow, that thing is fast. I don't actually know how I'm doing in this championship. So I think all the points I get are going to be quite crucial if I do want to win this championship, but we'll just push as hard as we can. I'm all the way down in 5th place right now. I don't know what's up with this Skyline. I mean, it's super fast. It's just, I feel like I screwed around too much at the beginning, and I sort of screwed myself like that. Are you serious? I'm going to be finishing 5th? That's not good. I made a whole big deal about getting in the car with no paint. Maybe it's the vinyls. They slowed us down. So for the championship, yes, I am still in 1st, but the Ferrari 166mm, that's how I'm going to call it, is in 2nd by only 2 points. So I'll need to watch out for Mechberg, and I'll need to watch out for Helios in the next final race. Those Chargers are crazy fast. I think I should probably jump in one if I'm honest. So for the next race, we'll convoy over to the next race. So now my question is what I was thinking. Oh wait, where is my race? I totally forgot to look at my race. Oh, it's right here. We are going to be jumping in the Dodge Charger Daytona. It is a C-Class car. We don't have any upgrades on it. So it's going to be completely stock. I don't know how well this will go. I don't know how good it is to drive stock. I gotta beat Helios and I gotta beat Mechberg. If I don't do those 2 things, I may lose the championship. So we're gonna need to push as hard as possible. I'm gonna hope Mechberg started all the way back there, but I have no idea. I'm just gonna have to drive as quickly as possible. That rear wing is gonna be great for some extra downforce. Probably. Like, you know when you look at cars and you like, I don't know if you guys are this way, but there are some cars that I just look at and I'm like, that is a legendary car. And this is one of them. There are only a couple cars that do that for me. Let's like, this is one of them. The Ferrari F40 is one of them. The original James Bond DB5. What else would be one of them? I'm not sure. There are not many cars that are on that list for me of like legendary things like that. All right, Helios is right here. Helios, you cannot beat me in this race. If you do, I've lost. But yeah, I'm trying to think what else is on that list. Probably the Porsche Carrera GT. That thing is just a monster. And maybe VW Corrado. Anyways, I don't know if I'm the only one that does that, but that's what I do for certain cars. It's a very select club of cars, but I do that. This is lap 3 of 3. We've gone wide on what is almost the final corner. Utz is right there, closing in on me. He's got a fast car. He's got that Ferrari, I think. I think it's gonna be too little too late for Utz, though. We are here at the finish line, and across we go. There's first place for the Charger. That should be first place for the championship, and I'm gonna take it. Helios finished second. Wow, Gavin actually finished third. Meckberg dropped all the way down to 5th place. Well, I think that was a pretty good show for what some of these awesome barn finds can do. That was pretty cool. I do like changing the rules up of these Let's Plays, like either jumping in different cars or building a specific car to do something in these Let's Plays. I do quite like that, and I like changing it up. So if you guys have any future ideas or things you'd like me to try in these Let's Plays, feel free to let me know in the comments down below what you'd like to see, what type of like little challenge I can do for myself in a video like this. It would be much appreciated. Anyways, guys, I think I am going to wrap it up there. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you can subscribe down below for more. Smash that like button, and don't forget to check out the photo contest in the description down below.